Okay, Timmy, one thing that I wanted to point out is as we take our stride, we get a little bit of upward action with our hip rather than getting going forward. You can compare what you do to Matt Delvo as you watch your slow motion. But as you go here, your hip just climbs just a little bit. You get a little bit of hip climb. I like to see you get off your back leg a little bit more rather than up. Now you do a pretty good job of, now we're starting to come off our back leg, but our timing is off because we get that little climb. And you can see as you're coming down, you see your foot still in the air, you're going to see your hands start to move, you're going to see this start to move. See as you're getting into toe touch, starting to move your hands, starting to rotate. So as you watch, because it's hard to show the way that I have the video processing here, but you can see it as you watch your slow motion. You just get that little bit of climb on your stride rather than just going forward, because we want to get into the ground before we start to see that. Right as our foot's coming down, we just start to open up there. We start to come forward a little bit with our hands, and that ends up giving us this slightly around. You can see how we're coming around versus the way Delvo came straight out. And rather than extension, we get that around type of action there. The other thing that I would recommend too is that we work on getting a little bit more of a stretch. See if we can get our elbow back a little bit more behind our belly button. Okay, I'll talk to you some more in person about that. But the big thing is, and I'll just kind of hit play here, probably get some noise. You get just a little bit up, then you start to recover and come forward. But as you're recovering, you're just starting to open up with your front side and starting your hands to come forward just a little bit before we get that toe heel into the ground for immediate preparation.